Hello everyone and welcome to this 20-minute high intensity interval training. It's a bodyweight workout today with no repeating exercises. We're going to work on 40 seconds of exercise, 20 seconds of rest. I will demonstrate each exercise during the rest period. I'm going to start my timer, we're going to get going. Now, to begin with, all we're going to do is we're just going to start jogging on the spot. So what you should do is just make sure you give yourself a bit of space all around you. Knees up, you can march if you need to, okay? Get yourself set, we've got about 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, so let's go. Jogging on the spot. Here we go, just a good way just to get that heart rate up a little bit. Start my timer. Keeping the chest up. Start nice and easy. And then you can start to bring your knees up a little bit. You tighten your quads, you can start kicking your backside, heels to your backside. Just keep yourself in that jog position. We've got about 15 seconds to go on this. Then I'm going to demonstrate our first exercise. Okay, get yourself set and rest. So our first exercise, we're going to do a reverse lunge knee raise. So same side, we come down. Drive that knee up and back down. Up nice and high, okay? We're gonna do one side, then the other, and repeat. We don't repeat. Are we ready? And off we go. Down, up. So the weight, obviously mostly is gonna be on that front leg. You push the knee outwards slightly. Lean forward a little bit. So you can come and sit into that back leg, but we're gonna try and work that posterior chain a little bit more. So we're going to work on those glutes a little bit. Driving that knee up. A little bit of balance involved on this one. Really works those legs. Gets those hamstrings, quads, glutes, core. And rest. So we're going to change to the other side. So there's no repeat today. So we're going to change it up once we've done the other side. My mat seems to fly around everywhere. Okay, so get yourself set. So if you just did your right leg, left leg now, off we go. Down, drive that knee up. Now you'll notice on one side, you'll be slightly less balanced. So you want to try and keep your chest up as much as you can. Think about positioning. So I like to kind of stare at one spot rather than gazing my eyes everywhere and losing my, there you go, you see, losing my balance. Find a spot, keep it there, drive that knee up nice and high, and you almost like zip up when you come up into that top position, and rest. Okay, next up, we're going to do our split squats. Okay, so you start with your feet together. You push your knees out and then come back in again. Squeeze your thighs together as you come back in. Push those knees out as you go into that squat position. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Down. Pushing those knees out. Try and keep that chest up. We don't want to see you folding here. That's not a squat. We've got to make sure chest stays up. Push those knees out, squeeze those thighs together as you come up. Make sure you get that depth on the squat every time as well. 10 seconds. Let's keep moving. Pushing the knees out. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Next up, we are going into a side plank. So your options for your side plank. Option 1, on your knees, pushing the hips up. Make sure you're driving the hips forward and you're leaning over your elbow. Option 2, for a bit more of a challenge, on your feet, on the side of your foot. Let's go. Pick your option. Keep the hips up nice and high. Keep your head still. Just take some deep breaths. Holding up nice and high. It's really good for your obliques here. Holding yourself up, holding that strength. Keep it breathing. Give your glutes a bit of a squeeze, just to make sure that you haven't pushed your hips backwards. You're in that nice straight line. And rest. Nice. We're going to switch over to the other side. Now, same as before, you might find one side slightly easier. One thing to think about as well, which I didn't mention, is make sure that that shoulder isn't by the ear. Pull it away. Are you ready? Let's go. So, if you look at my shoulder, I'm not hunching out here. I pull down on my scapula at the back here. I'm just pulling it down, thinking about that head position. Make sure I'm over my elbow. And I'm in that strong position. You can place this hand up, help squeeze the shoulder blades, help that postural position. And you remember, you've got to squeeze them glutes every now and then, just to make sure that you're in that right position. 5 seconds. Rest it down, nice. Now, next one is tough. Mountain climbers. So, when you're doing your mountain climbers, try and lean over your hands as much as you can. Keep your hips low. Leaning over, keep the hips low and drive the knee in from this position. Are we ready? Let's go. Focus on that breathing. Just keep driving those legs in. What we don't want is your bum up in the air, doing this kind of strange sort of, I don't even know what to call it, but whatever that is, it's not a mountain climber. You keep the hips low, keep your arms strong, keep your core tight, as if you're holding a plank. This is always a tough one to do. Less than 5. Keep pushing. And rest. Nice, okay. Next up, we've got a curtsy lunge. So we're going to do one side then the other. Curtsy lunge, it's like a reverse lunge, but we're taking the leg out to the side. Make sure your shoulders are facing forward. So we drop down and then come up and just tap there. Are we ready? Off we go. So swing out, up, tap. Try and keep that shoulder, this shoulder, you're naturally going to want to turn. Try and keep those shoulders facing forward, up, and just make sure, see that back knee, just go slightly to the side of my front foot. Now you can go a little bit further back if that's not comfortable for you. So you just got to adjust the position of that back foot to suit your ability and your needs and your hips as well. Up. Last few seconds. Place your hands out for a better balance and rest. So we're going to go to the other side. Again, you might find one side slightly easier than the other. That could be your mobility, could be your flexibility, it could be your strength, could be what sided you are. Left or right. Are we ready? Other side. Let's go. Down. Up and tap. Up and tap. Everything I'm working is for this glute right now. You opening up with that internal rotation. Up and you squeeze. Whoop. So you don't need to go low. If you've not done this exercise before, you can start off halfway, do your halves, then get a little deeper, then get yourself all the way down. It's all a learning experience. Last one, and rest. Okay, we're going to go to an upper body exercise now, push-ups. So with your push-ups, I don't mind if you're on your knees or on your toes, but the rule, you've got to lean over your hands, you've got to bring your hips with you, and your shoulders have to go past your elbow height. This is not a push-up. Are we ready? Let's go. Down, up. You see, I'm on my knees, if I want to challenge, whoop, up I come. But you see, nothing is changing. My hips are coming with me. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together as I come down, as I come up. I push through the chest. I'm pushing the floor away. Down. Hips are coming with me. Down, up. On the toes. 40 seconds is quite a challenge. And rest. Oh, that was good. That was good. Okay. Next up, forward lunge. Same leg every time. Keep the chest up nice and high. And pull that back a little bit for the space. Chest is up. When you're pushing back, push off of your heel rather than up onto your toes on that front foot. Away we go. So down, push off of the heel. Back up. Down, up. Same leg every time. Now, so you'll notice my knee is just on the outside of the foot. Okay? Now, you can push this knee real far forward if you like and drive yourself up. That's not a problem. Just depends on your ankle mobility. If you're a little tight in your ankles, you might struggle with that. What we want to make sure is that you don't drop the knee in as you come down. Okay, rest it, rest it, rest it. And change to the other side. Okay. 10 seconds. Other leg. We're doing well. Heart rate, pretty good. Keeping it steady. Are you ready? Let's go. Down. Push. So let's try and keep up with my tempo here. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep in the rhythm. Down, up. Think about that foot position. Think about that knee position. We want to make sure. Another thing as well is you can step across a little bit and you'll lose your balance. So try and keep your feet. I've got this wooden floor in here and I'm kind of trying to keep on the first and third, if you like a train track. And rest. Okay. So we're going to go into plank jacks now. So plank jack, you're in that push-up position, and what we're looking for is the feet start here and we jump out and back in again. We keep that rhythm for the whole 40 seconds and off we go. So down. Keep the rhythm. Keep leaning over those hands. Keep your head up, steady neutral position. Yes. Oh. Let's keep it moving. Stay strong. Upper body's working hard. Core is working hard. Heart rate is elevated. We keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Whew. That one got the heart rate up a little bit there. Okay, so I'm going to move a little bit forward for this one. Move the mat. You're going to be in a push-up position. But you should jump your legs in and just kick to the side, back out, and change to the other side. Same side each time. Are we ready? So, jump the legs in, kick it out, back out. So you're coming, jumping the legs in, and push it out to the side, and back in, back out, every time. Down, out, in. Keep pushing. Down, out, in, and kick it. This is tough. Kick it out, kick it in, turn. Oh, come on. Oh, forgot how challenging these ones are. Oh, whoo. My right quad is on fire. We've got the other side to do though. Same side. Oh, what was I thinking? We can do this though. We've got this. Let's do it. Are we ready? Other side. Off we go. So you push up position, jump the legs in, push that leg out, and back again. Kick it out, kick it in, and switch it. Down, out, in, twist. See the butt's going to the floor. Heel is going down to the floor as well. So my left side, go down onto that heel, kicking the leg out, back in, kick it out. One more, 3, 2, well done. Oh, that one will get you. Okay, we're going to keep it nice and simple now. That was a challenging one. A lot of coordination was needed on that one. Nice and simple star jumps now. Woo! Are we ready? And off we go. Oh yeah. That's it. You keep those arms up. Great way to just keep that heart rate up now. Such a good way just to keep the heart rate nicely elevated. Kind of giving myself a bit of a talk test right now. Yeah, exertion is high, working hard, pushing yourself. We're not giving up. Stay with us now, last few seconds. And rest. Okay, last unilateral exercise, which means we work one side then the other, is a balance. So, on one foot, we're going to come down, touch, and back up again. Place the foot down every time. We're working this glute. Are we ready? Right side, touch, back up. Try and keep your back as flat as you can. It all depends on your hip mobility, if you can keep it flat all the way. But you'll notice my hips are driving backwards. My head is going forwards. So I'm trying to think of this as, rather than up and down movement, I'm thinking back and forward. Oh, gets that glute, really does. My God. Whew. We got 5 seconds. Couple more. Oh, I got that last one in. Okay, other side. I'm going to stay facing that way so you can see how we're doing. You just saw how hard I'm working. We're getting that sweat on. Let's keep it going. Okay, are we ready? Get yourself set. And down. Hips back, head forward. Try and keep the weight over this leg as you go down. It'll just help with that balance. Down. You're not going to get it right straight off. If you are struggling, you can just touch your shin and then try touch mid part of the shin, lower part of the shin, and then foot. But on this side you can see this leg doesn't like it as much, and it's like Bambi on ice. Oh, okay. Last exercise. Thought I'd go a real challenger. Burpees. Now, you've got 2 options with your burpees. We can do a half burpee or a full burpee. Your half burpee is down and up, stand up. Full burpee, you know, chest to floor. Let's go down, up and jump, down, up and jump, down, up. How many can you do in these 40 seconds? Up, down, up. I mean, I've lost count. But let's keep working. Up, down, up. Lock out those hips at the top. I didn't on that one. 10 seconds. I've got a no rep. Let's keep pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, yes. What a way to finish. Fantastic. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. Well done everyone that finished this one. It was a real burner on this one, built up tougher and tougher. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and any comments you have, please leave at the end. Thanks very much, take care, bye.